Hi there, Libra. Welcome back. All right, we're going to do a general reading for Libra. Okay, something fell out. Let's find out what it is. I take it as a sign that something is going on here. Five of Cups. Okay, first card out. So, at some point, maybe you have experienced some kind of disappointment recently. Something might have slipped through your fingers. Okay, maybe you were expecting to receive something and it didn't come in. And that's the energy I'm getting from that. Maybe you were expecting something, and so there is a level of disappointment. But let's see how deep this disappointment goes for you. What? Okay. Okay. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? Ooh. Okay. So you were probably expecting something. You were expecting, I want to say, appreciation from somebody. Okay, because that's the feeling I'm getting from this. Like maybe you were expecting some kind of appreciation, you were expecting some kind of reciprocation, um where you were expecting somebody to reciprocate your energy, maybe you were something like that, like you were expecting something to come back for you. You were um maybe you recently expect received some kind of rejection. It could be that as well. There was possibly some feelings growing, or maybe something went wrong here. Let's keep going. Let's see where this is going. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Libra. Okay. So it does appear that I want to say somebody around you gave you this impression that they were a certain kind of way, or they were a certain kind of person, and only to find out that that person is not exactly who they seem to be. So maybe you were expecting somebody to be, oh goodness. It's as though you were developing feelings for somebody here. Okay, that's what I'm getting, Libra. You were developing some kind of feelings for somebody, and you were expecting them to be a certain kind of way, and that person was very disappointing to you. Um, this could be a person, and I feel like maybe for one of you, this was a person, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be like a situation. It's not telling me exactly what the situation was. So this is like being disappointed in the relationship, or being disappointed in a. It could be anything, a job opportunity, or something that you've been trying to work for, going through the emotions of not receiving what you expected. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Give us a clear, concise message here for Libra. What should Libra know here about this situation? Wow, Libra. Okay. Good for you. Because I am seeing you not staying around. You're not moping around. Yeah, you went through a little disappointment, but you're not going to stick around. You're going to move forward. You're going to be leaving that behind and moving forward into a new direction. Even if you have to let go of people around you, you're like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You're still a very loving, caring person here. Hmm. And that's what I'm seeing. You're moving on. You're like leaving something behind and moving forward. Maybe. Well, there might have been, and the reason why I'm saying that there's a good chance that something happened financially here. And the reason why I'm getting that is because I see here that maybe you weren't as focused as you should have been. It might be something that you need to learn from. Maybe you weren't as focused. So, like if this was a job opportunity and that you wanted and you didn't get it, for one of you, this is something where you weren't as focused on what your goal was. You didn't keep your eye on the ball. And I know that's, I hope that doesn't make you mad or anything, but that's what I'm seeing here. Like you weren't focused on some kind of expenses, maybe. Okay, like so if you were trying to become a business owner, you weren't focused on that. Something distracted you, right? Something like that. And that could be for one of you, but that's okay because you are very resilient here. It's like you're going through the disappointment, things didn't work out, whatever the situation is for you, but yet you're still you're still standing up. You're ready to leave it behind and you're ready to move forward and just stand in your power and take control of your life. You are the queen of your destiny. You are the king of your destiny, right? I feel like you might have this attitude of all or nothing. And the thing about having that kind of attitude, if it's in a relationship or anything, is that this all or nothing kind of attitude can actually lead you down the wrong direction. Okay. It could lead you down into an emotional cycle or emotional downfall. Well, not downfall. Let me see. How do I say this? In other words, the attitude here, Libra, that I'm seeing that you had over this situation that caused you this kind of disappointment had to do with your attitude, the way that you approached a situation, or yeah, that's what it is. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that in order for you to receive positive changes, you have to change the way that you react to a situation. Okay. Maybe this was a friend. Okay. And for one of you, I feel like this was a relationship. Instead of just taking it as like, okay, we had a good time and that's it. And don't let it emotionally drain you. Maybe it drained you for a little while, but don't get me wrong. I'm seeing you bouncing up. I mean, like with the Three of Wands here, you're like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready for the next chapter. I mean, your attitude is wonderful. But I do see here that you did go through some kind of downfall emotionally. And what I mean is your vibration went down a little. Okay, which is awesome and it's good. But to avoid this in the future, yes, the whole attitude of all or nothing, you got to change that. Okay, take this as a lesson and move forward, right? Which is what you're doing, which is perfect. But the point is what I'm trying to say is you shouldn't have had to go through this in the first place. You get what I'm saying? But it's okay. It's okay. You're doing good. Um, Now let's go ahead and hmm. Okay. Let's go ahead and get deeper into the Six of Cups here, because I'm like, I feel like maybe somebody around you did not see your value. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody around you did not see your value, or maybe you didn't see your own value. Okay, and I think that's another thing that led to this downfall. Okay, the first thing we gotta do when we wake up in the morning is we need to remind ourselves of our value. Uh, this might be yourself, like you didn't realize how valuable you were, or sometimes we can allow our emotions to overwhelm us. Sometimes we can become more emotional, where our emotional side like overrides our mental side. And being a Libra, everything's about mental for Libra, right? But the thing is that we're human beings, right? We're all human beings. So it doesn't matter if you're a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or if you're a fire sign, right? Or if you're a water sign, if you're an earth sign. Everybody, your energy is fluid, right? So every Libra. The thing is that you gotta work on not allowing your emotional side to take over. And I feel like that's what led to this part right here where you were experiencing this kind of negative emotions, right? So to prevent yourself from doing that again, right? You gotta like learn to push yourself, not to allow yourself to be not I'm not saying not to be an emotional person, no, but to guide your own emotions. You gotta learn to control your own emotions and how to keep yourself in zen. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself in zen, which you are doing in your own way. But to avoid this in the future is what I'm trying to say. Okay? You're doing this in your own way, but it is a progress you need to work on, because otherwise, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that if you keep allowing yourself to be emotional and be guided by emotions, when you spiral down into a negative emotion, which is that's what I'm seeing here, how low are you going to go? You see what I'm saying? This time around, you dipped and then you got back up, which is awesome. Great. That's what you should do. But not to allow yourself to do that again, not to allow yourself, because sometimes people do that and they don't realize that they're spiraling down so low. And I feel like this is a warning for you, not to allow this to happen again, because this is how people end up becoming so depressed where they do something that's irreversible. You know, people have, allowed their emotions to lead them so bad, and it just keeps going because once you go, and it's like a ball that's rolling in one direction, it's really hard to get it to turn around. Okay? And this is the art that I want to point out to you that needs to be worked on. This whole thing about letting your emotions roll and then pulling it back quickly is something that you need to work on. Okay? Now, I do see here, the good news is I do see here that with the Three of Wands, you're ready to move on. You're like leaving it in the past, which is a beautiful thing. Okay? You do need to work on seeing your own value. You need to look at yourself in the mirror. I'm gonna leave the reading here. You do need to look at yourself in the mirror, and you need to remind yourself of your attributes, what you bring to the table. Talk to yourself mentally, you know. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, I'm smart, I am in control. Whatever it is that you need to tell yourself in the mirror is what you need to tell yourself. Okay? You need to tell yourself that you are valuable, your opinions that are valuable, the way that you feel is valuable, which it is. Okay? Even though I was telling you about rolling yourself back, pulling yourself back, it doesn't mean that your feelings are not valuable. You are valuable. Your emotions are valuable. How you feel is legit, it's important, right? But the point what I was trying to make is about negative emotions and pulling yourself back from that. Okay? Like doing it quickly before you get the crow's feet, before you get the wrinkles on your forehead. Libra, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be focused in a negative emotion too long, because it does show up on your face. And eventually when you get older, like, 60, 70, you're going to be like, oh, why did I let that person stress me out so much? Because now I got this wrinkle on my forehead, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that kind of negative emotions will stay with you for a long time. So you want to like get out of that quickly, right? And we all know Libras are beautiful people and tend to be extremely attractive, and we don't want to ruin Mona Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Mona Lisa is beautiful, so let's not ruin Mona Lisa. And that's the point I wanted to make here. Libra, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading. I think this is your message, okay? And we are leaving you with the Queen of Cups energy. So it tells me that you're still in your emotions, but that's okay. Okay, because you're in the upright and you're still your loving self. You know what I mean? Despite the challenges that you've gone through in the recent past, you're still your beautiful self, still very loving. You might be a mother, but you don't have to be. Okay? But you're still a very loving person and you're still an emotional person. And I'm not saying that, for Libra not to have um emotions is bad. No, I'm not saying that. Now, with the Queen of Cups coming out though, it does show me and it makes me feel that despite what you've been through, you are going to have some form of progress. Okay? Despite this disappointment, despite the things that you've gone through, progress is coming. You're on a journey. This is a journey. Life is a journey, and you're going to have this progress. Progress is coming because you are in the energy of getting progress, which is beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It's what you want. All right, Libra. I hope this helps you knowing in some kind of way. I hope I helped you in some kind of way with this. Yes, catch me in the next one. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye bye.